Alright, I wanted to be optimistic going into this All-Star weekend because at least the league's trying to save the game, and I can't fault them for wanting to produce a better product for the fans. But after this one, it's obvious no format or incentive is going to change how the players show up, because if they want to show out, they'll do it, and the truth is, most of them don't care to, so this is the reality of it now. There was some effort when the OGs were playing the youth team, but that was probably a 5-minute stretch tops, and it was still stars versus rooks at the end of the day, not stars versus stars, so none of that is worth changing the entire format for. This was basically a last-ditch effort that didn't work, so it's time to revert back to the traditional West versus East, and just let people continue determining if it's worth watching players go through the motion or not. That's probably not the right business philosophy, but I don't think doing anything different has been worth it. Otherwise, one would have stuck, because they've done the point totals, they've done the drafts, now they've tried this, and this was by far my least favorite of them all. I was starting to forget who was an actual all-star, because the youth team got more TV time than Kenny's, and it started turning into a Kevin Hart special by the end of the night. It didn't help with the constant breaks in between each game breaking up the flow of it all, and I can understand them paying homage to TNT in their last year hosting the event, but having that right after the last game started made no sense, because that was the one people wanted to see. It just turned into more of a drag than a tribute, so it wasn't as emotional as it could have been if it had been done prior to the night starting or something, and even Jaylen Brown said it on live TV. But the irony of it all is the game MVP being named after Kobe, because he earned that from how he showed up to him, and they've all been the complete opposite, even dating back to when he was alive criticizing about the same thing. He said it himself, this is supposed to be the best pickup game in the world, and when I first started following the league, that's how it felt, because players showed it. I still think they care about the honor, but I don't think they care about the game, and that's showing even more. Just watch the tape.
He said, I told you. He's playing it too short.